What's up, my brother? Today, we're diving into the top 10 must-have Bounty Fest units in One Piece Bounty Rush. These are the game changers you need in your lineup, whether you're pushing for league wins or dominating challenge battles. I'll be picking 3 attackers, 3 defenders, and 4 runners, plus some special mentions for each role. But before that, as you can hear, my voice is not voicing right now. I've been coughing for I think about 4 days now, and yeah, it's rigged. My voice is rigged. My throat is damaged right now, so I'm so sorry if like my voice is way deep right now. Sorry though, it's the cough, not me. All right, so enough yapping. Let's start top 10 must have it. Let's start with the attackers, the ones who bring the pain and clean up the map. Well, if the attackers knows what they're doing, by the way. So yeah, by the way, this is not in particular order. So number 1 will be Ichiji. I do think Ichiji is a must-have unit, especially if you're an F2P though. He's an overall fun unit, fun character, and with those shield, and again, characters with shield are very good in my opinion, especially the newer ones, for real. And yeah, Ichiji deals good damage, actually good though. And again, like it's a fun unit, and this is my opinion, by the way. Okay, next is Dark Element Kobe. I do think Dark Element Kobe is one of the underrated character out there. His damage is insane. I think he's one of the hard hitters out there. Like, he's a low budget garb, and that damage is very useful. But at some point, you need to be very careful. You need to wait for your teammates to get clapped, okay? And then once that happens, you're gonna clap back. That is good though, very good. And I like the damage. I like the Dark Element Kobe's skills overall. Like, he is one of the strong damage dealer out there. He's a solid unit overall in my opinion. Okay, number 3 is Davy Backfight Luffy. I do think he is a must-have unit. Even though I don't have him, I still want to get him. He's a good unit to use if you're not getting countered, in my opinion. And with that 4 HP trait, he is really good in my opinion. Also, his damage is crazy, for real. But okay, don't get me wrong, okay? We still have some special mention. Even though they're not on our list, they will have our special mention. For our attackers, or special mention for the attackers, I'm gonna put Sai in here. Sai counters Kizaru, and I think that is important. So I think Sai definitely is one of the must-have, but this is top 10, that's why they are on special mentions. So Sai counters Kizaru, which is very important in my opinion. Also, the counter, again, for those characters that has counter or have counters, they are really good in my opinion. Number 1, if you know what you're doing, the timing is right, and you know what you're doing overall, those counters will give you survivability. But I'm not saying they're too OP though. They're strong, definitely decent unit to use. Also, if you can master them, they are really good. Okay, next is 7 Warlords of the Sea Jinbei. The blue attacker Jinbei, he is a strong unit against power users. He can also clap Kizaru, by the way. So he definitely deserves to be in the special mention in my opinion. Also, if you have watched my F2P, the blue attacker Jinbei is one of my favorite units because of his trait and his damage output when fighting a power user. So I think he deserves to be in the special mention, and yeah, one of the best out there. So next is Jabra. I do think Jabra is still Jabraing right now, for real. And again, with the shield and the defense stats, he is really good. So again, for those who don't know, defense gives Jabra attack at some point. So that's how his trait works, and it's really good for the attacker. But yeah, the meta is changing. There's new characters out there that counters Jabra now. But Jabra is still good. Jabra is still dealing good damage. Jabra still one-shotting people. I mean characters. So he is still good, and he deserves to be in this special mention. Now, let's move to the defenders, the units who hold it down and frustrate the enemy. Our number one defender is Judge. Judge is a very good defender. Even though he's level 80, I think level 60 is still good though, for real. As long as you know your stats. Okay, if you don't know the stats, then yeah, it might be not good. Because number one, the stats is a crucial thing, and there's a huge impact when it comes to the stats. Okay, so yeah, as a defender, what you need is HP and defense, right? So if you know how to utilize the stats, then you're good to go. And yeah, Judge is the immortal defender. If you know what you're doing, though, you just have to put Reiju somewhere safe and you're good to go. But yeah, sometimes it's hard, but Judge is one of the best defender right now, and a fun unit to use though. Number two is Green Bull. Green Bull is one of my favorite unit that I want to get, but I don't have Green Bull. The new Green Bull, by the way, the defender, the red defender Green Bull. He is one of the best defender out there. Green Bull survives the meta. Green Bull is one of the must-have in the team, right? So it's not just one defender. You need like 2 Green Bull or 2 defenders in your team to give you wins. So yeah, Green Bull overall is, yeah, he's such a beast. He's tanky and he deals good damage. Like, what can you ask for though? All right, number 3 is Captain Leo. Captain Leo is, I think, one of the must-have unit in the Bounty Fest section. It's hard to pick a defender in the current meta, since defender, they are so cooked, my brother. They are so cooked. They can't do anything right now. But yeah, Leo is surviving. Leo is actually good though, for real. He deals good damage. His skills are very good, and he is tanky, and you can't see him because he's small. So I do think these are the top 3 must-have Bounty Fest units. We have a special mention, so this is quite hard. Like, there's no defenders out there right now that can really defend in the current meta, right? Yeah, we can put Diamond Jozu in this special mention. Yeah, he can at least survive, right? But it doesn't mean he can be a defender. You know what I mean? Like, defenders defend and win the fight by defending the flag, right? But I don't think Jozu can do that on every character. He can survive on, let's say, Kizaru, but it doesn't mean you're gonna fight Kizaru every time. There is Garp, there is Roger V1, there is other units that deals damage and counters Jozu or Diamond Jozu, okay? So that's why I'm having a hard time picking the special mention. But I think who deserves to be in this special mention is Yonji. In my opinion, Yonji is an underrated unit, and he's a fun unit to use. And again, the Germa brothers are the most fun unit. Also, his traits, his shield, overall his damage is decent as a defender. I do think Yonji deserves to be in the must-have unit, but yeah, we're gonna put him in the special mention. But again, he can still get clap, and it's so hard to pick a defender. Last but definitely not least, runners. So I'm gonna put Fujitora on our number 1. I really love the reduces the effect time of status effects inflicted by enemies by 80%. That is really good for a runner. Also, his capping capability is really good, and dropping those meteors while capturing flag is definitely a win in my opinion. I'm not using a level 100 Fujitora. I'm just using level 84 Fujitora, and he's doing his job. He's doing his runner job. You know what I mean? Like, he's capturing, he can cap, he can clutch, and I think that is the most important thing in a runner or in a runner character. And I do think Fujitora is very, very helpful and one of the best runners out there, in my opinion. Number 2, it's Bluno, my brother. Bluno still Blunoing. Yeah, let's say he's gonna get clapped after capping, but the clutch capabilities, the clutch moments that you can do is insane. He's still good though. I'm shocked in this character. Like Bluno, I thought he's a bad unit after all, but when they release these units, these insane units, Bluno is kind of shining because of his skill too and his tankiness. Well, yeah, again, he's not that OP, he's not that insane, but he's doing his job though, for real. If you know what you're doing, of course. But yeah, overall, Bluno is still Blunoing and fun unit to use though. Alright, number 3, we need Davey back fight Sanji in here. He is one of the best runner in my opinion. Also, the damage is really, really good, and he can be an attacker, he can be a defender, he can be a runner. He's an overall unit and a fun unit to use though, but I don't have him, sadly. Okay, so let's go for number 4. Number 4 is Niji. Niji is a very, very good unit. I wish I have Niji. Like I'm trying to get him, by the way, but yeah. We're not that lucky, you know. Okay, so we're gonna go for the special mentions. Yeah, there you go. These are my special mentions. Number 1 is Halloween Uta. Halloween Uta is very, very good character, in my opinion. Yeah, she's not the OP, she's decent, but she's doing her job as a runner. A runner slash defender. Wow, I wish I have Halloween Uta though, for real. She's a fantastic character. There you go. Next is Soba Mask. If there is no Kuzan, from time to time you're gonna fight Kuzan, but from time to time there's no Kuzan. So Soba Mask can still be a rat, but if there is Kizaru, yeah, you will get clapped. But I think Soba Mask is a very, very good rat. Also, once you dodge, you can survive, I guess, but you need capture speed so that you can just cap and run, you know what I mean, so that you will not get hit by Kizaru. Okay, next is Cyborg Queen. Yeah, we need to put Queen in here. Queen can survive Kizaru, but it doesn't mean he is a top tier runner out there. Cyborg Queen can survive Kizaru's attack, but it doesn't mean Queen can run fast. Yeah, Queen has the invisible skill, which is very, very helpful at some point, but nah, I don't think it's enough. As a runner, I don't think it's enough. I think Cyborg Queen in the current meta is really, really good and helpful if you don't have a runner. So yeah, we're gonna put Cyborg Queen in the special mentions. Next is Egghead Luffy. I think Egghead Luffy is still good though. Not the best, but you can still clutch in my opinion. But again, Kizaru is a tough character. It's going to be hard for Egghead Luffy, by the way. But yeah, I think it's good to put him in these special mentions since we can get Egghead Luffy for free. Alright, so that's my top 10 must-have Bounty Fest units in OPBR, plus some spicy special mentions. Let me know in the comments, who do you think I missed? Or if your main made the list. And hey, don't forget to like, sub, and drop that W's in the comments. Well, if you want to though. Alright, so that's it for this video. You know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.